Why, hello everybody, and welcome back to more Tales of Arise. So, I mentioned this prior, but we're not done with this game, surprisingly enough, because before I even got to this game, uncharacteristic of the Tales franchise up until recently, they did a DLC. Who would have thought? They did a DLC, so we're gonna do that now, which is the Beyond the Dawn DLC. I have no idea what this story is going to be, what we're in for. I think I've seen only one trailer for it, so we're going to go into this completely fresh. Let's see what happens to our characters at the end of the original story. You will move to an additional story title screen. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. There's probably some fucking spoilers. So let me just be very clear. If you have not played Tales of Arise or did not watch my playthrough, do not watch this. Do not watch this. This is probably going to spoil the base game. Don't do that. Don't be that way. All right. Oh, Beyond the Dawn. All right, new game. I mean, check all you like. I know I beat it. Yeah, main story, save data, detective. Acquire bonuses and start the game. In order to enjoy the additional story, the game will start with the main story progress to make it easier to play, regardless of your actual story progress or development in the main story. Oh. Oh, wow. Main story start bonus. Okay. Main story play data bonus. Main story completion bonus. So we got some decent bonus. Only bonus I didn't get was the maxed out character level. So let's go. I'll probably keep everything the same way it's been. I don't think I need to. Are they gonna make me change my button bindings? R1, jump, 1, 2. Yeah, that sounds about. I think this is right. I think once I get into fights, I can kind of readjust my buttons. I'm not going to worry about this right now. Once I get into fights, I can like be 100% sure, but I feel like that's correct. So let's go. Oh, there we go. All right, what happened?
One year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dahna and Rena. The two worlds have finally joined and literally merged into one. A single planet now exists, teeming with all 6 elements, as it always should have. But with a new world comes a new set of problems. Unprepared for the changes thrust upon them, Dahnans and Renans now find themselves forced to live side by side. Although the initial chaos of the Great Convergence has faded, the people of this new world are realizing that some scars are not so easily healed. And so, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away!
After her!
This way! Right! She's gone. There's no way.
She's gotta be nearby. Find her!
The weather is so nice today. It's a shame we can't enjoy it with all these Zoogles around.
Stay alert, Shia. Danger could be lurking in the shadows.
I could say the same to you. If you get injured, it's going to hurt now, you know. So, the mausoleum is somewhere around here?
That's what I heard. We'll have to get more details from Bayfon when we meet up with him in the city.
I wonder if the others have already arrived in Niez by now.
It'll be good to see them again. It's been so long since we were all together.
Hey, you! Did you see a Renan brat around here?
You're looking for a child? A Renan?
Yeah, that's right. And get this. That kid is the daughter of a lord.
A lord?
Hey, wait a sec. That there on your back. Is that... No mistake, it is. You're the Blazing Sword, aren't you?
Oh, he is. Talk about lucky.
Lucky? What do you mean?
Even if she's just a kid, she's still the daughter of a Renan lord. But if we've got you with us, we'll have nothing to fear.
Sorry, but I can't help.
Hey, you gotta be kidding me, man. She's a lord's daughter. They're your enemy, right?
You're the Blazing Sword. It's just common sense that you'd help us. Come to think of it, rumor has it he's been traveling with some Bright Eyes chick. Wait, is that why?
And what if it is? Is that a problem?
Forget about it. Let's get out of here.
A lord's daughter, huh? Wonder whose.
Regardless of who it may be, it doesn't make chasing her down okay, now does it?
You're right, of course. Let's go find her before anyone else does.
Ah, yes, Tales of Arise. The racism. I love it. Fantastic. Just throw slurs at me, why don't you? Oh, it's good to see some things never change. Is there any monsters around here so I can, like, get my combat shit together? There's gotta be a monster around here. Come on, cut me a break, game. Cut me a fucking break. There better be something I can fight. I need to fight something real quick so I can make sure my controls are correct.
What's this thing?
Come on, game. Throw me an enemy. I need an enemy. That's really important. Please do not make me wait. Oh, you're really gonna make me wait, aren't you? You're not gonna give me any encounters till after I do this. Come on, game. The main reason I like you is because of the combat. You take away the combat, you're basically just a walking simulator, and I don't really appreciate that. That is not why I play Tales. I deign to say I played it for the story, but if I'm honest, I played it for the combat. Does that make me right? I don't know, but it's the fucking truth. So this kid's the daughter of a Renan lord. I mean, I never figured they had kids. I don't know, it's just never really occurred to me. Oh, of course, there's a combat encounter where she is.
Get back!
Oh. Okay. I feel like my original controls were L1 for attack. Cause that just seems to make more sense. This doesn't make sense. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. This is stupid. I don't like this. Let's go do this. Thank you. Yep, there we go. Yep. We got this. It's all good.
All yours.
I don't have my shit. I don't have my demon fang. Give me my demon fang. I require my demon fang. How am I supposed to get anything done without it? Game, really? Give me my demon fang. I require my demon fang. This is ridiculous, game. You've literally taken away the one thing I play this game for, which is the spam demon fang.
Where are you going?
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
I gotta say, I do dig the new battle theme. Good stuff.
Rising Wyvern!
They may have reused assets, but at least they gave you something different. Oh, I need to change this so bad. This is so bad. I hate this so much. This is not good.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Very nice. Very nice. Lovely. Love it. Fantastic.
Wait! Hey, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you, okay? You're the daughter of a lord, aren't you? You can relax. We'd heard people were after you.
The blazing sword of Dahna?
Is there any way we can help you?
Why?
What do you mean? You're being chased, aren't you?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay, but it's dangerous to be out here all alone. Won't you at least come with us to Nias?
That's where I got kicked out of.
Bayfon should be in Nies, right?
I want to know what's going on. If you come with us, I'm sure we can get this straightened out.
If we go our separate ways, we won't cause each other any problems.
Problems? What kind of problems?
Why?
We just want to help. Isn't that enough?
We help people. It's who we are. You may think we're weird, but it's true. I'm Shion. This is Alphen.
Nazamil.
Nazamil. Is that your name?
Hey!
We're going to Nias, aren't we?
Right. Nice to meet you, Nazamil.
Oh, okay. Okay, we've done all this. I don't need a refresher, believe it or not. Oh, hello. I don't need a refresher, believe it or not. I do actually have my head on straight 90% of the time with this fucking video game, believe it or not. Okay, so let's see here. Button binding. So normal attack needs to be R1. This needs to change. Needs to be, I mean L1, not R1. Needs to be L1. Needs to be L1. In evade, it needs to be R1. There we go. Fantastic, because now I can attack with one button, dodge with the other one, and it's going to make my life so much easier to dodge that way. Perfect. Okay, where's that? We don't have to worry anymore. Let's go.
Driving out a child? Just because she's Renan?
Racial tensions still run deep here, but that doesn't...
I'm not surprised. Racism rarely ever gives up. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, some of these new skills I have are pretty neat. But then again, I kind of stuck with like the same, like set of skills just because I thought the meme of Demon Fang was like worth keeping at all times. Because why would I ever get rid of it? That like the Demon Fang meme is not like it is a way of life for me. I don't just give that up. I'm not giving up Demon Fang just because like the meme might stop being funny. I'm in it for the bit. And as long as there is a bit, I will continue to have the bit. It's mine. You can't take it. It's mine. It belongs to me now. Although... Can I change outfits? That I can. I can, in fact, change outfit attachments. Okay. Good thing I have all of my shit, because I would be very. We have to get him back to where he was. He had the devil horns, and he had the little devil wings. There we go. There we go. There's my Alphen. And for you, you just had the half frames. Was it? Yeah, it was the frames. There it is. There's my girl. Okay, we're good. And yes, I am very aware some of you couldn't take her outfit seriously. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, schoolgirl. I like it. Fantastic. We're done. Alright, let's go. Alphen is now properly where he needs to be. I now have the canon Alphen. As far as I am concerned, the canonicity of this game is now official.
What happened in Yes, Nazamil?
Don't worry. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
I'm going to make the bold assumption that racism happened. Come on. This is a rise. Racism is always the problem. If people aren't being racist pricks to each other, then this game is probably not. This frame is probably broken.
Alphen! Shion!
Shion!
Yo!
It's been so long!
It has. You're both looking well.
Never been better. Well, just talking about us, though.
There's apparently some trouble in town.
Kisara, Dohalim. The gang's all here.
So, what's this trouble you mentioned?
Renans have returned to the city, living alongside the Dahnans here.
There were a lot of vacant houses after the mess with Almadria, right? Some refugees from Lenegis have taken up residence in them.
Bayfon decided to take them in, but not everyone has been so welcoming.
That's putting it lightly. The situation's a bit of a powder keg. The smallest spark could set it off.
So Renans do live here. If that's the case, then why?
Oh, who's that?
This? This is Nazamil.
I'm Rinwell, and this here is Hoodle. Nice to meet ya. Woo!
Some Dahnans from around here are after her, because her father is a lord.
A lord?
I see. So she draws more attention than your average Renan, then.
We've brought her along so we can at least figure out what's going on. Plus, there's the mausoleum issue. Let's go see Bayfon.
You see, we were actually just there, but he's out, and we couldn't meet with him.
Then, For now, how about we take Nazamil to the area where the Renans live?
Huh. Not a bad idea. You okay with that, Nazamil? Hmm?
Ah, yes. I have to... So I kind of wonder what they're doing with the skills now, since clearly they're not going to make me, like... Oh, do I have access? I have, like, access to almost everything, right? Yeah. Basically, I might just keep this, because this hasn't been too bad, right? Demon Fang. There we go. Skill panel. Oh. This doesn't... Is this the same as it was? No, this must be different. Yeah, this has to be different. Because I think this is all different. This is all new. This is all just, they just completely... I remember nothing carried over. 65. Did it carry over? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I don't think it did. I'd have to look at my levels. I don't remember. Anyways, let's continue.
Nice to meet you, Nazamil.
I'm Kisara. I hope you'll feel free to talk to me anytime.
I am Dohalim Ilkaris. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
The Lord?
Former Lord. These days, I am simply the man you see before you. Nothing more.
I'd hardly say you're nothing more.
So, whose spawn is she? Whose loins did she get? Whose loins did she come from? I very much doubt it was Ganabelt, pretty much. There's absolutely no way it's the
good to
fucking
see you
brute.
guys, but with the city being so on edge, it's hard to relax.
The Renans and Dahnans here don't trust each other. This place is a far cry from Vicente.
What about Pelagian? You took in most of the refugees from Lenegis, didn't you?
I've settled them on different levels of the city, so contact between the two cultures is minimal.
Better to gather all the Renans in one place to avoid unnecessary conflicts, huh?
And with the Lord guy here in charge, no one can do anything too crazy.
Come on. He's carrying out his duties as the Renan representative.
But if that's true, are you sure it's okay to leave the city?
Fortunately, I have people there I can rely on. Leaving for a short while shouldn't be a problem.
And Kisara, you're the captain of those new troops in Vicente, right?
That's right. The Service Corps. We're made up of former members of the Guard and armored soldiers. We serve as the people's shield in the new era. I'm not used to teaching so many new recruits, but I'm managing somehow.
Rinwell, you're in Vicente too, aren't you? Is your nose still stuck in a book all the time?
Yep. There are too many books to read, so I always end up cooped up at home.
Hey, you go out sometimes, like when you're investigating the ruins.
You seem to know a lot about it.
Oh, not really. It's just that sometimes I guard caravans as part of the Crimson Crows, you know? So whenever I stop by Vicente, I pop in to help with stuff. Anyway, what have you been up to, Alphen?
Are you and Shion still traveling around as usual?
Yeah, I don't feel ready to settle down in one place just yet. Shion?
Sorry. It's been a while, but it doesn't feel like anyone's changed, you know?
You're right. It really feels like the old days.
I know we've got a lot of catching up to do, but Nazamil must be getting bored by now.
You're right. Sorry, Nazamil.
I don't mind.
I wonder what the Renans here were doing when Nazamil was being chased down. She doesn't seem too excited to see them.
You think they had something to do with it?
I'm not sure. It's possible.
I mean, if she was a child... Well, considering the fact we didn't know any of the
What's this
lords
thing?
had children. I mean, I just assumed they didn't. Alright, one sec, guys. One sec. One sec. I mean, this team will do outfits... there. And then, oh, right, you were special, because I had something very special for you, because you are just a doggy. There you go, dog ears. Wolf tail, there we go. Fantastic. You weren't anything too special, you were just like sunglasses, right? Just sunglasses. And you just had a... I'll give you a monocle, and we'll give you the crown too, because, you know, fuck it. There, perfect. The team is now mostly normal again. We're fine. The canon verse of my playthrough is now complete. We can continue.
What's this thing?
Oh. Alright, never mind. Not going that way. Yeah, these are definitely run-ins. Why are they all wearing the same outfits? Don't they have other things they can wear? I swear to God, they all seem to wear the same thing. Are they aware that they can wear other things? Like, they must know by now we're all basically the same.
What are you doing back here?
Away with you! You don't belong here. How many times do we have to say it?
How could you say such a thing? She's a Renan just like you, and a child at that.
If it isn't the blazing sword, the very person who destroyed our society, you're one to talk.
You Renans value lineage and social standing, don't you? Nazamil is the daughter of a lord.
Her father was a lord, yes. He was the esteemed Lord Urwagil Hildress, the former Water Lord.
Urwagil, the lord who preceded Volron.
But that girl's mother is just some embedded nobody!
Her mother is a Dahnan?
The blood of a glorious lord mixed with that of a lowly slave. It's repugnant.
That girl is no Renan. Every one of us here agrees on that.
Hey! Bastards just spewed their hatred and left.
A child with both Dahnan and Renan blood. Is that even possible?
In the old world, I'd heard rumors that it happened on rare occasions, but not of any children that reached her age.
You knew this would happen, didn't you? Why didn't you say something, even though you knew it would be painful?
It was too much to explain, and I'm in no pain.
But it's wrong to judge someone because of how they were born.
Let's go back to look for Bayfon. It's better than staying here.
I said we just kick him out and let him starve. Fuck him.
You
Fuck
said
'em.
you weren't in any pain, but is that really true?
Why do you ask?
Is it possible you just got used to the pain?
I can't remember.
Look, I've already said my piece on the whole racism thing, but at this point, if we're gonna have to live together, I get that it's gonna take a while for like people to like get over it, but still, generational hatred. Well, I guess this is more like eternal hatred at this point. Hey, blazing sword. He is not a fan of that title, are you? That title does not bring you any happiness. I heard you were spotted in the area, so I came to get you. You're here to see Bayfon, right? Yeah, about the mausoleum. Great to hear. It's a relief we found it, but clearing out's been a bit of a tall order for the likes of us. That sparkling stuff in the air is because of all the mausoleums, isn't it? I heard it's astral energy, but what an eyesore. Yes, it's astral energy left over from when the twin worlds merged. Normally, it would be absorbed into matter, but the mausoleums are preventing that from happening. Because of that, Dahna and Rena aren't fully able to merge into one. That isn't what the mausoleums were intended for, and who knows what kind of effects it will cause if left unchecked. That's why this past year we've been traveling around and stealing every mausoleum we can find. They're machines from the original Rena, aren't they? Aren't they? Don't much care for the sound of that. It's all way above my head, but for now, it's good to know you're on top of it. Bayfon's in the residential quarter on our side of town. Go pay him a visit. Fantastic. Look, I get that like generational hatred doesn't just disappear overnight. But I mean, let's face it, like what like no offense, but the Renans, like these Renans haven't actually had to fight. These aren't like soldiers. These are just normal people. If they want to be fucking racist, then fine, be fucking racist. But don't be surprised when the Dahnans decide to start picking up pitchforks and fucking baseball bats and decide to have target practice with their skull. And believe me, this time around, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to be the bigger man here. Fuck that. You had a chance to be the bigger man, and you guys decided to act like a bunch of pricks. At that point, I don't care if you get your head caved in. That's on you. I'm not going to continue to tell people to be the bigger man if they continue to keep on acting like an asshole.
Bayfon.
Wow, look who it is. It's been a while, hasn't it? Huh? Nazamil. Ah, thank goodness you're safe. So, some of the refugees we took in from Lenegus knew of Nazamil's identity, huh? The situation in Niez is delicate, to say the least. So I thought it would be better if I sent her to Vicente.
I guess some unhappy residents went after her before she could make it there.
Yeah. That's why I went looking for her as soon as I found out. It's fortunate that you found her first. I would just send her off on her way, but she may be attacked again.
Yes, that is true. However, it would be just as dangerous for her to stay here, too.
Well, okay then. Why don't we escort her to Vicente ourselves?
But what about while we're at the mausoleum? Things being as they are, she can't just wait around here.
Or we could take her with us to the mausoleum. It's dangerous to send her off, and it's dangerous for her to stay. She'll be safest with us there to protect her.
I'm fine with protecting her, but doesn't the mausoleum have its own dangers?
You're right, that is a concern. However, with all of us there, I think we'll be okay.
Sounds good to me. After all, it's better to stick together than split up.
We can head back to Vicente after we finished at the mausoleum. Is that okay with you, Nazamil?
Sure.
Just where is the mausoleum anyway?
In the ruins at Adon Lake. It's pretty deep in, so you'll need to be cautious.
Alright, we have subquests. Not sure how much I'm going to be putting into these.
It's easy to forget in Menancia, but the enmity between Dahnans and Renans still runs deep.
Hearts and minds cannot change as quickly as circumstances. We must be patient.
I guess that's a mature way of looking at it.
Anyways, everybody, I'm going to end this episode here, and I will see you all next time with more Tales of Arise. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back with my friends. I missed you guys, and I'm happy to be able to come back and get this done in a reasonable amount of time for a change. Until then, guys, stay tuned. I will see you all next time.